Sicilian defense, open, Najdorf, Goteborg variation, 10.fx g5 nfd7 11.nx e6. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players. Sharp games are frequently the result of starting with the king's pawn, since it dominates the center and frees up the bishop and queen on the light squares. The c-pawn in the Sicilian defense controls the d4 square. Nf3 moves the knight toward the center in anticipation of a pawn push on d4, where it will be ready to retake the piece if black captures on d4. When black eventually plays nf6, white is prevented from moving the piece to e5 by the opening of the light-squared bishop on d6. d4 offers to trade the d-pawn for the c-pawn, giving up a center pawn for more active pieces. Cx d4 provides black 2 key pawns while giving white only one. Nx d4 recaptures the pawn and activates the knight in return for having one central pawn versus black's 2 central pawns. Nf6 develops the knight toward the center and attacks the undefended e4 pawn. Nc3 defends the e4 pawn and starts to develop on the queen side. A6 prepares the queenside pawn advance b7 b5, and also prevents white from playing the bishop or knight to b5. bg5 puts immediate threatens the knight on f6, white may castle queenside after developing the queen. e6 controls the important d5 and f5 squares and allows the dark squared bishop to develop to e7. f4 gains space in the center, controls the e5 square, and prepares to develop the queen to f3 behind the f-pawn. h6 attacks the bishop on g5, forcing the bishop to capture the knight on f6 or retreat. bh4 retreats the attacked bishop and maintains the pin on the knight on f6. By doing this, a bishop moves out of its beginning square and into the action. This activates a queen by developing it off of its starting square. This threatens to win a bishop. This captures a vulnerable pawn. This exposes a pawn attack. An interesting move, although not technically the best. It is the last book move. Backs off. It is ideal. This defends a vulnerable pawn by pinning one of its attackers. This is the only good move. It is a great move. This avoids the queen's check. It's compelled. That was a truly amazing move. This is the only move that works. This threatens to win material. It is brilliant. There was just one smart move to be made. This misses a chance to strengthen a weak pawn's defense. It is incorrect. The rook is now on an open file, which helps control squares across the board. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. This moves the checking rook farther away. It is ideal. The pawn is now passed because it can no longer be opposed as it attempts to promote by other pieces. It is ideal. This is how you attract a knight. It is ideal. This activates a rook by getting it to the 7th rank and also restricts the opponent's king. This is the only good move. It is a great move. This takes down a weak bishop. It is ideal. This makes a passed pawn, meaning no opposing pawn can challenge it on its way to promotion. This is the only move that works. It is best. This succeeds in capturing a helpless rook. It is ideal. Recaptures. It is ideal. Backs off. It's compelled. This takes an open file, a common method for activating a rook. This is the only good move. It is a great move. This prevents a rival rook from checking. It is ideal. Very precise. It is best. That pawn was available for free. It is ideal. That was a truly amazing move. This is the only move that works. This threatens to win a knight. It is brilliant. This develops a queen off its starting square, getting it into the action. This is the only good move. This prevents the opponent from being able to win a knight. It is a great move. This moves away from the queen of checking. It is ideal. This exposes an attack, threatening a pawn. This is the only move that works. It is best. This is the only good move. This threatens to force eventual checkmate. It is a great move. This protects an underdefended knight that is under attack. This is the only move that works. This stops the opponent from being able to win a knight. It is a great move. There was only one good move in that position. It is a mistake. There was only one move that was effective, and this wasn't it? This overlooks a more effective approach to sidestep the opposing queen's check. That falls flat. This is the only good move. It is a great move. This moves away from the queen of checking. It is ideal. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. This steps away from the checking knight. This is the only good move. It is a great move. This makes a check visible. It is ideal. This avoids the queen's check. It is ideal. This move puts the knight on a safer square. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. This evades the check from the knight. This is the only good move. It is a great move. This makes a check visible. It is ideal. This steps away from the checking queen. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. That's what I would have recommended. It is best. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players.